the Dinky Donky Show. Hello, I'm Dinky, and this is my dad.
Donky, and what are we doing today, Dinky?
We'll be playing a card game called Sust. Do you want to explain how it works?
Yeah, okay, so basically, in this game, we're going to ask each other 4 questions, the same 4 questions. Each question has 3 answers, and we each have to guess how the other would answer. So, question 1. What would be my first reaction if I got lost? Would I A, panic? B, lose my temper? Or C, ask the way?
I think you would ask the way if there was anybody like near you.
I would ask the way if there was anybody nearby. Actually, the first thing I would do is I would check Google Maps. But if for whatever reason I wasn't able to find where I was on Google Maps or my phone battery had died, I would ask someone. Because that's just efficient.
Yeah.
If I was like actually lost. You, on the other hand, I think you would probably panic.
Yeah.
And the reason I think that...
Yes. You know why?
Why?
Okay, one time in this, in some like Tesco. So basically, I was like walking up an aisle, like looking at the toys, right? And like, I can't remember if it was you or my mum, but like, you'd like walked off to get some food. So I was just looking at some cars or some like a nice football, you know, the usual. Then I turn around, I turn around and I don't see you.
That must have been quite scary.
Yeah. Because I wasn't like,
so
was
this
10
last
at
week?
the time. No, I wasn't 10 at the time. Oh my god. No. I wasn't 10 at the time. I was like 6.
This would be when you were like a dinky dinks.
Yeah, dinky dinks.
I can't imagine a situation in which you could get lost where either me or your mum wouldn't be there. Or at least like another grown-up. So you would always have the option. Like, you would never be lost. The adults would have to be lost. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So the only way you could get lost is if you wandered away from the grown-ups and were by yourself. And that would be quite scary, I guess, to someone your age.
Yeah.
Okay, high five. Yeah, like a gentle one.
I don't want to do it so hard, like, it just, the mic breaks.
Yeah, like the bro fist in Teen Titans Go.
I remember when one of my friends, he got like a new mic, and then like he raged so hard he screamed down his mic, and it broke his it broke his mic, and he got it like yesterday.
Ouch.
It was hilarious.
Oh dear. Okay, cool. So,
which would I most want to be? A world-class surgeon. B, an Olympic athlete. C, a Grammy-winning musician. Okay, I think I have yours and I think I have mine.
Surgeon, athlete, or musician? That's a tough one. I know what I would rather be of those 3.
Yeah, same. Because I know what you would be. I think I know. Should we do you first then?
Like what I would be wouldn't be one of those 3 things.
Yeah,
but if I had to choose between those 3 things, I know what I would probably choose. In your case, though, I think you would be torn.
No, I know what I'm doing, bro. I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I know what I'm doing all day long. I know what I'm doing all day long.
Okay, so I'm going to guess, but this is a guess. You might pull ahead here. I'm going to guess you would, of the 3, you would like to be an athlete.
No.
No? No. Musician?
My dream is to become a rapper when I'm older, so...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you would choose an athlete because you would be...
Wait a second. No, I think we've just skirted over you being a rapper.
What?
I'm not going to ask you to rap in the podcast. That might be a little bit cringe for you. But like, what rappers would you like to be like? Who are your influences?
Well, I don't know. I just like music in general. I just like music.
Okay.
I just enjoy listening to music. It's one of the things.
Yeah, I know you do love music.
Like, I just do.
You and your brother both love music. It's
yeah,
good.
yeah. I love music.
So I got that wrong. It was a close one for me, I think, in my mind. Maybe not in your mind, but
I think
because I know you like running around and being athletic.
But my favourite sport doesn't...
I'm trying to think of what sport you would do.
My favourite sport, you can't really do it professionally.
You can play tennis at the Olympics. Andy Murray's won a gold medal twice.
I don't want to do tennis. I want to do dodgeball. But that you can't really do it professionally.
Imagine if you were like the next Andy Murray. Oh, what a gift to the world.
So I think you would be an athlete because you would be insanely healthy and insanely fit.
I would not choose to be an Olympic athlete.
How?
I would of those three things, I would struggle to choose between being a surgeon and being a musician because I love music as well.
Why would you?
And at least it's creative, whereas being a world-class surgeon would allow me to save people's lives. But I think if I had to choose, I would probably choose musician. That would give me more. I would find more joy in that. The problem is, though, the music I would make would be awful. So
also, the music you would make is something like the 80s.
It would be extremely cringe. So
it would be like the next Parry Grip or something.
Yeah, it would all be songs about bums and poo.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'd want to be famous for that. If I could be famous for something else, that would be nice. But if I've got to be famous for something, famous for bum and poo songs, or famous for being a surgeon, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
okay.
That's okay. So
I didn't expect you to choose that.
Okay. Question 3.
Oh God.
What irritates me most? A. Dinky. B. No, it's not. A. Whining. B. Rambling.
I don't know what that means.
Or C. Nagging. So rambling is when somebody talks at great length, but there's not much point to what they're saying.
So it's basically just like Boris Johnson's speech.
It's interesting that you should mention Boris Johnson when you see what the next question is. But yeah, so which of these three things irritates me most? Whining, rambling, or nagging? Do you know what nagging is?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's nagging?
When someone like repeatedly asks you to do something. So basically like what you do.
You're giving me such a look right now.
I was looking at the mic when I said that. What do you mean?
You were having a micro expression and remembering all the times you've been nagged.
Oh my God. I mean, I can't exactly remember them, but it's been too many, like... the amount of times I've been told to pick my own socks up is disgraceful.
Because you leave them just in random places.
I mean, that's not my fault, is it?
Your feet get warm, you take them off, just leave them in whichever room you were in, wherever you happen to be sitting or standing.
Yeah,
I'll just leave my smelly socks here.
Yeah.
Great. And then like the next morning you'll be like, Dad, I've got no socks. Anyway, so I asked the question, you have to answer it first.
Okay, so I think you would be nagging. You hate nagging. You absolutely despise nagging.
I do dislike nagging.
Yeah, winning.
I think that might be the thing because
I
really don't like being told what to do.
You hate being told what to do.
I accept that in some situations I'm going to be told what to do. Like I'm not always the boss.
Yeah.
And there are some situations in which I am not the expert. So if there's somebody more experienced than me who I'm doing something with, and they say, "Dude, don't do it like that. Do it like this." Well, I would just do it like they said because they know better than me. For you, I think it's probably nagging as well.
Yeah, come on, come on. Well, I totally forgot what the other ones are.
Whining and rambling.
Whining and rambling. Yeah,
there are situations in which I find rambling irritating. Say, for instance, some podcasts are about the people who are the hosts of the podcast kind of chatting about stuff. A little bit like this, actually.
Yeah.
And at the start of the podcast, they ramble for like 20 to 30 minutes before they get to what the podcast's about.
Yeah.
I really don't like that.
It's not a good use of time.
That's why our podcast is straight to the point, straight in there. Yeah, so I'm not a big fan of rambling, and I'm not a big fan of whining either. Yeah. I think whining generally doesn't help situations.
It's nagging. Okay,
but it's definitely nagging.
I'm gonna read this. So my dad said bringing up Boris Johnson would be the next thing. Question 4: what am I most likely to do if I was Prime Minister for a day? Introduce a new law, announce a national holiday, raise awareness of something. I've got it.
Yeah?
No, mate, I'm gonna 3,000 IQ this like, I'm gonna 3 million IQ it.
Gonna 3,000 IQ it. I think you would introduce a new national holiday.
Nope.
No? Oh, really?
Yeah, so you ready for my 3,000 IQ strats?
Let's hear it.
Right, okay, so basically what I want to do, is I want to create a new law where I can create a law at any time without any permission, and then I introduce 5 new national holidays because I can, and then, I raise awareness with someone because everybody likes us a lot because I've did 5 national holidays. You see, 3 million IQ. I've got
3 million IQ, that's great. If I was Prime Minister for a day, what do you think I would do?
I think you would do the same as me.
I would now.
Exactly.
No, I would probably introduce at least one law. And the law might be that I get to be Prime Minister for life or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, the law is no Tory Prime Minister.
Could be. That is a little bit Nazi-ish to just outlaw a party.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's kind of like what you have to do, you know.
Then
you got to do what you got to do, really.
Making me be Prime Minister for life is the same, if not worse. So
Nah.
I don't know, but I would definitely want to enact at least one law.
Yeah.
Because I think raising awareness by itself is something, but awareness by itself isn't everything.
Yeah.
Like, I think action is better than awareness if you can find a way to create action. And laws can do that. So yeah, so I would be making a law of some kind. Not entirely sure what it would be though. But I'd have a day to think about it. Okay, so did we both get that right? We did, didn't we? No. Because so you got it right, but I didn't.
So I win.
Did you get irritating right? Yes, you did. Yeah. So we both got that one right.
We both got like the music.
We both got the what would you want to be wrong.
Yeah.
And we both got first reaction right. So you did win, Dinky.
Yeah.
Well done.
Come on.
Is there anything you'd like to say before we go?
Subscribe to James Whitman to see more 3 million IQ content.
Yeah, we're hosting the podcasts on YouTube on the account James Whitman, which is Donky's real name. So yeah, so if you want to see more of this stuff, you can see it there. Thanks for listening. Toodaloo.
That was our best ever one, I think.